Well, it's an eternity magic fairy heart of Fairy Tale Chapter 451. The truth is now finally revealed. And now are you saying that Mavis wasn't dead at all? She was just a suspended animation? Or are you saying alive yet dead at the same time? Not alive but also but also not dead? Well, a lot of things is making this one confusion. Seraph returns to Fairy Tale Guild, where Precht meets him. Turns out that he has been acting as the Fairy Tale Master up until now. He dumps Mavis's body up there and leaves, saying he will begin his game again, crying tears of regret, saying he shouldn't have fallen in love. As Precht holds Mavis's body, he realizes that she has no pulse, yet her magic is still there. So he seals her in a lacrima that they have down under, in hopes of trying to use any kind of spell to bring her back. Because after all, Precht was a genius. I mean, when he became Hades, he could teach so many other people lost magic. So yeah, he certainly was a genius and a hero then. And that makes his betrayal all the more heartbroken. Either way, any spell he tried to do, it turned out that it wouldn't work. It was then he realized what Mavis's body contained, and who killed Rita. With tears of sadness in his eyes, he fell to his knees and decided to not tell anyone about this. Just spreading the rumor that Mavis died and her gravesite is there. And so began Precht's 20 years of experiment in order to find out if there could be any secret to revive her. Precht became the new guild master. 3 years later, Yurir somehow passed away. I still find it pretty weird that he passed away so early. But then again, he passed away 3 years after Precht became the guild master. Maybe he died of grief. Or are we gonna get a shock after all? Is the theory about God's Serena gonna be true? Well, we can only wait and see, right? And later on, as I said before, it wasn't 20, it was 30 years. I was saying that wrong. And after 30 years of experimenting, her body, which had a curse, which was alive but dead at the same time, with the curse, combined it to create an incredibly new magic. A magic that could shake the foundation of everything. It's called Eternity Magic Fairy Heart, meaning that this is a magic that can be used every single time without running out and be refilled. She describes it best like if you could fire a Thelion. It required a huge amount of magic and then it needed to recharge. Using Fairy Heart, however, you could shoot it as much as you can before. That is why everybody wanted Fairy Heart, or why many may have wanted Fairy Heart. Because Fairy Heart, with its limitless power, anyone who could have used a weapon of mass destruction could just have used Fairy Heart in order to use it every single time. And it's no telling what Alvarez, who already have so much destructive power, possibly could do with a weapon like that. But Mavis suspects it may be because of Acnologia. If they do have an Eternity Magic and firing it against Acnologia, they may actually have a chance of destroying him. At least that's what Mavis thinks. But still, what is Seraph's deal with Acnologia, really? Even though as Happy wonders why couldn't they have used Fairy Heart against them, But according to Makarov, even if it's infinite magic, yes, because it's infinite, it doesn't mean it can be controlled. As Mavis finishes her stories, every single one gives her encouragement, which is heartwarming. The funny thing is, it's Gajil who says it's not a sin to fall in love. You can even arrest someone over that. it's it's Gajil who says that. That what? Are you now gonna toy with us and saying that he really has fallen in love with Levi? I mean, Levi also reacted, but the loser guys just said, "Huh?" And they all said without Mavis's, there wouldn't have been a fairy tale. So Mavis felt tears of joy, and Juvia also cries because, well, but that's mostly because Mavis somehow had to fight for the person she loved. And now that Seraph has become a threat to the world, how can they destroy him? It is then that Natsu takes the stage again, showing once again holding his suspiciously bandaged arms, saying, and he has a secret technique. Are you telling me that thing there is a secret technique in order to kill Seraph? Makes sense, seeing that Natsu is End and only End can destroy Seraph. And the fact that he always grabs it like that could very well mean that he's preparing it just in case. But a secret technique? Are we gonna get a hint of it? Well, whatever it is, it could very well shock us or not. But that's Mavis's flashback chapters. Truly a sad one. And even more sad the fact that it was only Precht who knew the truth. One wonders if it could very well have been that's why he turned even more to the side of the darkness. No, it was because he wanted to find the one magic, and for him he realized every single magic was wrong, so he thought it would be darkness. So technically that could not be true. But watching this, you almost feel like, couldn't that have been one of his motivations? Or maybe he has become so madly enchanted in his research that he became obsessed with trying to find out on every single magic, and so he began to get corrupted and saying it's only darkness can get to the one magic. But that's only a fan theory, so it's not worth it. What secret does Natsu have under his bandage? Who knows? Next week the battle begins. Are we gonna see some of the other guilds? I better hope so. The war starts now. Give me your thoughts, if you have any.